Hello and welcome to my channel, Cosmic Love Alchemy. I want to do a reading today for a collective that I feel needs some clarity on a situation that's coming up. I was pulling cards inside, and I do have a big family, and on the bottom of the deck, there was like a tower moment. It was a really beautiful way that this was like reconnecting a collective to like a mother figure and breaking a cycle, and it just like it felt like this reading had so much depth to it. So I'm really gonna try and channel that. I'm gonna re-pull some cards and see if we can like pick up on the energy of this particular collective. All right, Spirit. So we did get the Seven of Swords about self-defense, standing up for your beliefs, being determined, assertive, brave, and maintaining control. Bottom of the deck energy is about moving forward, which this card came out during this reading. This is the second card that came out, believe it or not. The Five of Cups in reverse, which was about moving forward and accepting help and letting go of grief, accepting, healing, forgiveness. So like this tower moment is gonna, I'm like still channeling that a tower moment is coming. It might put you up on the defense where you need to be protective of your energy and stand up for your beliefs. Like, and I remember the moon also came out, so there was like something that's been going on in the background that's been hidden from this collective that is what's coming forward to like almost like cause this tower moment to happen. So we have the Four of Cups coming forward, which is about regret and refusing an offer, or feeling like there was like a missed opportunity, stagnation, justice, equality, cause and effect, very Libra energy, integrity, fairness, or legal action or judgment. We also got another air card about defeat, deception, surrender, violence, humiliation, walking away, and lack of communication. And, you know, all of these things like I feel are coming from an energy that this collective you have in your life. There's something that's been going on in the background that hasn't been like fully authentic to this collective, but it's coming forward now, and it's going to be causing you to have to like weigh in the balances of whether or not like to even keep this particular individual in your life. You're probably going to find that to protect your own peace, you know, you're going to be refusing an offer that comes forward from regarding this person or from this person, and that you're doing it in a way that is to maintain control of yourself, for you to tap into your own self defenses, to protect your own energy. Because this person, what is coming to light about this person is that they have been deceptive, that they have some toxic tendencies, and they may have like an angry side or a tendency to be bad at communicating, and really like maybe like a little bit of a runner in your life. And you know, this collective, you would be just getting some good advice from like a mother or a motherly figure about this person that is like really trying to like express to you that your worth and your value is far higher than what this person has been showing to you, that you deserve better. And this collective actually like listening to that advice and saying, you know what, yeah, I do deserve better than this. I'll get one more for this top row. So we got the world, completion, success. So like closing out a cycle, like this collective feeling, ultimately like victorious and a reward, which this card came out during that first pull that I tried to do inside. But again, I've got a big family. You can see my son's right there. He just came out. Um, and it's just really beautiful for this collective because like you're gonna feel an ultimate sense of belonging because you're blocking out energy that doesn't really fully like align with who you are and making room for the people in your life that you can trust and that really have like your best interest at heart. In the past you would have some of this Three of Pentacles. In the past, this collective would have this Three of Pentacles energy where like you've repeated this cycle, and you haven't really been reaching out and asking for advice, not really learning from the mistakes of the past. But you know, I sense a collective that's been through this particular karmic cycle multiple times now, and this is like the point where you are breaking this karmic cycle. You're no longer turning away from the people that you know you want to get advice from. You're harnessing your strength. This came out from the previous poll as well. It was all on the top row. Your strength. You're harnessing your healing energy. You're taking the courage to really like protect your heart. And it's really a beautiful message for this collective because like I feel like in you refusing whatever offer and maybe like feeling like, oh, I'm missing an opportunity for like having this particular karmic in my life. You are ultimately giving yourself the best type of love that you can. You're protecting your energy from somebody who, after weighing it out, using that Libra energy and the Justice card, you've determined is just like a karmic. You got the Knight of Swords. Big changes and opportunities are coming to this collective, especially after breaking the cycle and ultimately elevating. And you know, this is going to create this whole new sense of self-confidence and self-assurance in this collective so that you can be direct with people. You can be more assertive. Tap into your intellectual like side of your brain. You're using your forebrain rather than like being stuck in any like amygdala hijack, fight, flight, freeze, fawn like type of responses. So you're using your head over your heart. You know, and you're going to be like tapping into honesty and becoming your own hero. Like it's, gosh, I love this. I love this for the collective. I'm going to get another one for defeat, deception. We got the King of Cups. Mature, compassionate, calm, caring, friendly, diplomatic, balanced, faithful, affectionate, family-oriented, and honestly, like a generous type of energy. And okay, the way that this is coming through in my head is that right now, you're making a choice by deciding to break a karmic cycle with this kind of type of person, and this feels like it's like you're dealing with a karmic as far as like this feels like a love reading, like where it's like you have been dealing with an energy in your life that has been deceptive and toxic, but then with this King of Cups energy, this is like the type of energies that now like you're gonna be able to identify and gravitate towards, whereas before you've been in cycles where you've been connecting with people who have more of these runner tendencies, avoidance tendencies, but now you'll be tapping into connections with masculine energy. So I'd be reading for a feminine energy, like no gender assignment necessary for this, but where it would be a mature and compassionate masculine energy who's also calm and caring and diplomatic and somebody who's family oriented and, you know, generous with their time and their energy, which is something that, like, you know, you're leveling up and it's like you are ready to actually have somebody like that walk into your life, and you've elevated yourself as this collective to a point where these blessings are coming into your life willingly and you're ready for them. So we have the Three of Cups, about reunions, celebrations, friendships, socializing, happy times, weddings, and festivals. And that's like you're completing this cycle, you're cutting this karmic energy out of your life, and now you're retapping into like all of, like I said, this is like confirmation, these energies that are positive for the collective. The Knight of Cups did come out in reverse. Okay, so this person, they this karmic energy, they're gonna feel like it's an unrequited love because you are saying no to their offer. It's not a good offer. They're gonna feel like you broke their heart, right? And but really, like, truly their energy, they're manipulative. They were. It says one night stand, so I'm feeling like this collective is connected to a karmic that, you know, the relationship was physical or more of like a situationship type vibe rather than like somebody that was like willing to commit and build something substantial with you. And they might try and offer you that, you know, especially once you're deciding to pull your energy back and walking away. But this person, they're deceptive, they're bad news, they're moody, they have a lot of like healing and shadow work that they need to do for themselves so that they can come toward a relationship sometime in the future from a better energy than where they're at right now. And this collective, you're realizing that the energy they're in now is not an energy that you are willing to accept in your life. So I'm really proud of you for that. Yeah, you got the Fool. New beginnings, innocence, freedom, spontaneity, adventure. This is all the stuff that you're retapping into. You're going to tap back into your childlike energy, traveling, just enjoying novelty, new experiences, new things, meeting new people. And you're a high priestess. So you are tapping into your subconscious mind. You're using your intuition. You're coming into contact with the secrets of that spirit has to share with you because you've slowed down and tuned back into yourself enough to start listening to that. So this is a collective that's getting back into their spirituality or praying a lot, journaling, and just trying to like really like understand themselves and the world. What about the masculine energies that are coming forward for this collective? So we did get the sun in reverse. So you need to be wary. The spirit is warning you to be wary of those that are stuck in their ego. People who are really good at like first impressions, but like providing to you like almost like a false first impression, like wearing masks. Somebody that like, you know, really pushes to be like a pivotal part of your life like too soon. Like take your time like with future connections. It might feel like you're delaying your happiness because like you could have like a sparked connection with somebody in the future that you're like, oh my gosh, like this is amazing, and you really want to incorporate them into your life more quickly. But you know, spirit's just guiding you to like be patient, because to find that mature, compassionate King of Cups energy in your life, you would need to take the time to really vet out the energies that you allow into your energetic field. Oh my goodness. There's way too many spirit. None of them flipped, so we're going to keep going. We need one more spirit. Perfect. Okay. So kind of like just like a full circle. It's interesting because this whole reading is like full circle, and you got the world and like and breaking cycles and karmic energy that you're cutting out, but you did get the emperor that's in reverse, and that is saying like completion and success, breaking the cycle from the world, and you reconnecting and celebrating your friendships and socializing, reconnecting with family. It's allowing you to cut out energies of this emperor in reverse, somebody who is controlling, abuses their power, somebody who isn't really like a good leader, stubborn, lacking discipline. And this is exactly like the type of energy, like the sun in reverse and the emperor in reverse. Your intuition, training your intuition, and also like listening to yourself more will allow you to be able to see when this type of energy comes into your life in the future, so that way like you don't grow attachment, you move forward with like dating more strategically, a more involved vetting process, really taking your time so that you can protect yourself from this kind of energy. And it is a beautiful message for a collective that is finally like breaking cycles where you were attracting like that kind of energy on the regular, right? I want to confirm this masculine energy. Caution. Spy energy. Someone's got their eye on you. Air sign. And what came to mind is like you weighing out like what are the benefits of you keeping somebody like this, even though like you might feel like you had a strong connection with them initially, like, but they're giving you some signs. They would already be giving you signs. Like I said, you had like a strong chemistry with them, but it's a relationship in which you've been being like used. This person is not coming towards you for an authentic relationship or an authentic connection. Like they're in it for what they can get from you. They're gonna probably come forward with some sort of confession. Usually confession, I associate that more with like this is something that like I've been doing that was not right to you, right? And also fire sign. So I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And this air sign, I feel like instead of it being about an air sign, I think that this is more about like this confession comes in, right? You're finding out information. That's that tower moment that finally like you're going to be balancing and weighing things out about whether or not to continue pursuing anything with this person. And that's kind of like the final straw for you, that you're like, that I'm choosing me, I'm choosing myself over this. So they'll be back. They'll be back. So even if you deny them and you're at this collective, you're walking away from the situation, but that doesn't mean that they're going to try. And this is what, so you're balancing this out. Confession comes in. You're breaking cycles. Fate is happening, karma. This is ending, but it's really the beginning of this collective's life. Healthier choices. Vacation. You're going to be traveling soon. So maybe that's like you connecting with friends. You're going to be connecting with somebody. You're going to be traveling. So if you're not already planning a trip, maybe this is spirit urging you that, like, get out of your comfort zone. Go experience something new. Explore novelty in your life, because it can be an exciting energy and it can really like freshen up just your energy in a general sense. So I do really like this What's the Tea deck, especially when I see like a karmic energy that has entered into my collective's life. Okay. And this kind of helps to clarify what you've been experiencing with this person's energy and how they've been treating you. And, you know, the types of things that you would be going through if you were to continue a relationship with this person. So this will help my collective to confirm that you are indeed making the right decision to walk away. I've got my chickens and I've got my tortoise out here. Okay, so karmic friends on the bottom of the deck. So this is a person that if you were to really get to know the people that are in their circle, you would realize like, oh, like they don't really keep good people around them, which is like a red flag. And this person, you'd find that they have a bad reputation. You know, you would also find that they probably have some nasty tendencies online, like a keyboard warrior of some kind. Groupie, so they're like a follower. They're not like a free thinker. Like this is somebody who like has just, you know, been taught to follow, and they don't really like think. They're not the type of person like this collective, a free thinker, somebody who's going to critically think about like the ways that not only like people treat them and how that like sets up their life for difficult situations, but also like how the unhealed version of you puts energy out there, and it enables you to have that clarity that, oh, I need to heal, and you're focusing on you. But this person, you know, they're just like following the tides of what's going on around them. Like I said, an offer, they're gonna come in, try and make you that offer if they've been not non-committal, which that's like the kind of like energy I got, is like, you know, this masculine energy, they haven't really been committing, or it's been like a situationship, but you know, you pulling your energy back, it's going to be like something they haven't really experienced. Like they're probably used to people playing their game but they don't really have any facts. This person like makes stuff up, lies, doesn't really have like, and you know, if you haven't been fact checking them, you know, this is something that you probably haven't uncovered about them, but like if you were to dig into some of the stuff that they've claimed, you'd realize that they're not really truthful about things. And they'll say, and the, you know, you may have given them information about you that made it very easy for them to like regurgitate what you needed to hear to like open up and feel comfortable with this person. You're rejecting this. You're rejecting this person with the bad reputation. They're not for you. You realize like you are dodging a bullet. Yeah, this collective, you have something far, you have a purpose that's far greater than settling for this kind of energy. You know, and this is another thing, like if you are connected with somebody who's like zapping away your creativity, that should be a big sign to you that, oh, like if I know, if I'm usually like a very creative person, if I'm like, for instance, if you write poems, you draw, you paint, you create, you dance, you sing, you play music, whatever your flavor of creativity is, you would, this collective, you would already notice that since you have become, you know, kind of attached to this person, it's zapping your creativity. And an offer's coming in, you know, they might be very bothered, intimidated, and threatened by you, especially if you say no, especially if you deny them. Oh, we got the marrying for money card. So this is another card of like somebody that is like, you know, when I finally do settle down, it's going to be because of what I can get out of the situation rather than it being about authenticity. Inside scoop, that spy energy like came back out during this deck, nosing up to your business, trying to figure out like what you're up to. And they'll be doing that, you know, they're also in their head, you know, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. And you'd be doing that too, because like, you know, that you've been dealing with an inauthentic energy. Let's pull a couple more of these cards for my collective. So, so this is somebody that really like is a spiritual hater, somebody that like sees your light and it bothers them that you shine so bright. And it'll bother them even more, especially when you pull that light away from them because they were trying to vie for your attention. And now, where have you gone, collective? You've pulled your energy back. And, you know, they're going to try to kiss your ass. They are. That came out underneath the offer. And then threatening. Like, it's just like, you're going to come in trying to kiss your ass. And they could result to, like, saying rude things or saying, like, if you don't accept me, then who's going to love you? Like, I don't know why that came to mind, but, like, just really toxic BS that, you know, and then, of course, love on the brain, but like I don't think it's really love for them. They're gonna be dreaming and fantasizing and daydreaming about what it could have been like if only you had just fallen for their tactics. And but that's what they are. That's what they are. They are just tactics. My collective. I truly want to connect now in some messages that Spirit wants to send to you, especially as you are breaking this cycle. What advice does Spirit have for my collective? It's actually really nice. I like doing my readings out here. I know this is probably a little bit loud behind me with the fountain, but it does feel nice to have my cards getting some sunlight. My decks are getting, you know, cleansed by the sunlight, and it does feel like refreshing to do a reading like outside in this beautiful atmosphere, especially right now for a collective that is coming into such a beautiful phase of life right now, and it's just going to get better and better. So I really love this for this collective. Divine Feminine, you're you're now like the next level for you. You are becoming magnetic and stepping into your power and embodying what it means to be a divine feminine. Realizing just how powerful your energy is, how magnetic you are, and like the value of the energy that you bring to anyone that you involve in your life. And that just can't state it enough how proud I am of this collective for coming this far and like realizing that you could have fallen right back into this cycle. You could have, but did you? No, you didn't. You're entering the garden and the paradise. Idyllic times. Look at how at peace she is. Beautiful energy. Number 48 on that card. Number 44, harvest. You're seeing your blessings, counting them, realizing how absolutely lovely your life is. Number 18 on this one, bright heart light. You're connecting to the brightness and your power, the power of your heart and your ability to love with authenticity. It's going to open up connections. You see open connections? Opening up your ability to connect with divine masculine energy. Absolutely awesome for you, collective. Spirit, what are the messages for this collective? Okay, we have the number 3. Threes could be important. Calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. So you are, by walking away from this, you're going to tap into this energy. You may already be doing this, where you are peacefully doing something like diaphragmatic breathing. Like, if you don't know what that is, look it up. Diaphragmatic breathing. And I mean, comment if you don't know what it is. I can also make like an instructional video about how to utilize this technique to down regulate amygdala hijack and to reactivate your ability to utilize your forebrain and your logician side of your brain and down regulate circuitry that brings you into fight or flight. But this is peaceful self-regulation. This is like how like you are going to be able to process this massive shift that you're going through in your consciousness. The number 21 came up, guide, the illuminated path. And this is like you are up leveling so much that you are going to be so connected to your inner, just your innards, like your subconscious mind, your intuition connected to spirit, and the path forward to you is just going to become illuminated. And your self-assurance that you're traversing on the right path is going to be so apparent because that guided, illuminated, lit path for you is just abundantly visible to you. And this is going to allow you, the number 20, to innovate, to create this beautiful new path forward. It's such a cool message. I love Spirit for what they're sharing, like what kind of blessings this collective is traversing towards. You're already on this path. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Okay. So do you remember when we pulled out this card number 3 about peaceful self-regulation, calming the waters, diaphragmatic breathing? That allows you to access your forebrain, the logician side of your brain, and make active choices and be an active participant for you to illuminate that path forward for yourself. You're going to exert your tapped ability to understand your intuition and your instincts married to the intellect. So you're not only will you be intuitive, you'll be logical, and you'll exert complete self-control over your life, which really is truly that this your divine feminine energy. Like that, I'm pulling that card for you because like this is you, and look at this achievements. This is a huge achievement for you. This is number 49. It's you putting in effort. You're putting effort into something that seems challenging, but you know what? You know what your intentions are. You're listening to your intuitions. Whew. All right. Duality. You're achieving this state, number 36, achieving a state where you realize that the past and every single karmic that has come into your life has a duality. You can love and appreciate every single experience that you've gone through. It has multiple meanings. It means that, like, while you accepted treatment that was not okay before, you've also learned. So you see both sides. There's this like duality and also like balancing. It can also mean misunderstanding. So where there were misunderstandings about like why things were happening in karmic cycles in your life, you're clearing up those misunderstandings for yourself, especially because you're doing all of this amazing work to reconnect with yourself and raise yourself into your divine. Okay. Earth Magic number 26 came out. And this is about fearlessness and removing obstacles. That's what this whole reading has been about. Moving forward without fear, removing karmics from your life, removing situations and people from your energy field so that you can redirect that energy straight back into you, because ultimately you are worth it. Number 12, touching earth, planting something new. So this is about cultivation, and you know, this could also mean, hey, like, get out in nature, go on a hike, go camping, go out to a park, catch some sunlight, touch some grass. Grass. Touch some grass. Okay, this is so good for your mental health, but also new beginnings. You're planting like new ideas, positive ideas, new mindsets, and now you're setting boundaries for yourself. Number 30, setting boundaries. You have now thresholds that protect your peace. You honor yourself and love yourself because you know that your energy and your peace is worth so much more than having somebody in your life that clearly did not see your own true value. 51, tapping into grateful optimism. If you haven't already done this, start a gratitude journal. I suggest doing it nightly before you go to bed. That way you go to bed with beautiful, appreciative thoughts, and you can wake up with the lenses on. You're going to put those lenses on of positivity, and then you're going to be looking for all of the beautiful things in your life that you're grateful for each and every day. So it's just rewiring and retraining your mind, your mind's focus. What are you focusing on? What are the motives of the thoughts and observations that you make during your day? And really it helps you tap into your joyous view of the future, the beauty unfolding every single moment for you every single day. And lastly, beautiful final card, number 43. This is your sacred purpose. You have risen in achievement, become highly attuned and aligned with yourself. And now you know what your ancestral legacy is, what your soul's work, what your divine purpose in this life is. And then you can just accomplish, build your dreams, and accomplish exactly what it is that you know you were put this life, that you've been put on this earth for. It's a gorgeous message. Absolutely amazing. And what I do like to do at the end of every single reading is I like to get you a divine feminine. Before I get you a divine feminine, though, I want to remind you, this is my only account on TikTok and on YouTube, Cosmic Love Alchemy 777. And I will not reach out to you to like book a private. If you want to book a private, you're going to have to follow the link tree that I have posted in my bio. Follow the link for PayPal. That's how you book. And if you really like this reading, hit like. If you want to keep up with my readings, subscribe. Would love to have you. Comment, was this too much? The sounds of this? How do you like the outdoor like type reading situation? Do you prefer me reading inside? I want to hear some feedback so that I can make the best types of readings for my collectives. maybe this is something where I come outside and I do a reading like this only every once in a while. Yeah, just comment below so I know how you feel about it. Okay, a divine feminine. That was too many. We got 5 of them. So many divine feminines want to come forward for this divine feminine in rising. Okay. Rabia, Rabia, Rabia. I'm not sure what the pronunciation is on that. Let me know phonetically. How do I pronounce that in the comments if you know? The Queen of Saintly Woman. In her lifetime, she embodied a freedom that divine love offers us. If we see her life as a metaphor of the soul's progression, she went from slavery to sainthood by devoting herself to God. Her only concern was the love she could give to God. Her every action was motivated by her devotion to God, and through it, she received the greatest spiritual gift, which is self-realization. Although it can be very difficult loving without any expectations, it is a profound spiritual practice. More often, our love for someone is loaded with ideas of who that person needs to be for us. But true divine love is unconditional. It's a love that seeks only to love, no requirements back, no hidden agendas, no strings attached. She relates it in one of her poems. Prayer should bring us to an altar where no walls or names exist. Each time we are able to love someone or ourselves without conditions to that love, we arrive at this altar within ourselves. We free them and ourselves. We remember what she knew so well, that to love just for the sake of loving lets the divine act through us. So your meditation, think about this. Are my current actions being motivated by love? And with that being said, I personally am sending you so much love and light, and thank you for joining me for this reading, and I'll catch you on the next one.